Welcome back. Well, we now have Sue Margolis, who's here from United, and she's going to give us an update on what happened at the meeting this week. Well, Sue, thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm as healthy as can be so far.
Good. Well, what's funny is I was talking to a couple of doctors this week, and they said, yeah, people are staying healthier because we're not around anybody.
Well, I'm not exercising as much, which is not helping my weight, but
Yeah,
I
well,
am.
gosh, no kidding, because I tell you, it's hard to stay away from those snacks.
Right. The refrigerator's too close.
Yeah, no kidding, no kidding. All right, so I understand that there was a board meeting. Tell me a little bit about some of the resolutions that were passed.
We passed two very important resolutions this time. Finally, we're getting some work done, and we've been working on them for many months. The first is the recognition agreement. As most owners are aware, United is a stock corporation, which means no resident owns a mortgageable property. That leaves only loans for method of purchasing a manor. And for many years, there were a number of lenders, but recently there's only been one that qualified. And we've gotten a lot of flack about that. United has now developed an agreement which outlines the qualifications and requirements that the financial institution needs to meet. These protect the financial integrity of the corporation.
I see. Okay. And then what about the second resolution?
Second was the handyman program. In 2018, United implemented a handyman service as a pilot program. The program was greatly appreciated by few, but not sustainable. A task force was formed and a project was divided up into three phases. The first phase rolled out the program for small, non-technical services by using for a nominal fee, and we used an outside servicer. United is now ready to roll out the second for the technical services by using in-house staff to do chargeable services.
Okay.
Residents can have VMS staff help maintain any of the alterations they've made to the manor. Unaltered manors will still be covered at free of charge. Residents need to fill out a work request and staff will give you a quote. At this time, the work is delayed due to the furlough of staff.
Right. Now let's talk a little bit about the chargeable services. So that doesn't go into effect until everything is over, like the pandemic furloughs are over, right?
Yes, I want to emphasize, due to the state mandate, that currently VMS staff is responding to all legitimate emergencies only. So we are not working on anything extra.
Okay, perfect. All right, great. And what other type of business did you have?
Well, due to the virus, we're having some of the custodial staff, normally used to maintain the clubhouses, clean the laundry rooms and other areas, since they normally charge to GRF operating cost, and now we'll be charging to United. As part of our fiscal responsibilities, we need to okay it. It wasn't a big deal, but it was just an okay.
Yeah.
Also, KPMG, our audit firm, completed the yearly audit of the financial statements, and this report will be sent out by the end of the month to each manor. No problems were found. We're in good shape.
Excellent, excellent. Now, volunteer opportunities, there's still some available.
Yeah, we are becoming active. Speaking about coming active, we're ready to launch research groups to look into the future, since our staff is so busy taking care of today and being furloughed. If you have 4 hours and are willing to spend researching on the future of water, software, and the electrical grid, we welcome you. If you have another idea that you could contribute to the future of Laguna Woods, please get in touch with me. I know we have some very talented folks living here, and all we're asking you to do is give us 4 hours of your brain power per month. Even if you're not here all year round, you can contribute via the internet. So please help us out. This will be open to all residents of Laguna Woods. Each group will be working towards creating a white paper which will summarize their thinking. This can be then presented to the various boards and discussed in open meetings. Some of this work may be structured as all of the work now will be structured as internet-based groups in which we can share ideas with everybody in an online community.
Yeah.
I think this will create a more efficient platform than available to some of our board task force, which they will replace, which have been restricted to board members, have required HOA rules limiting propagation of ideas and emails, and offer requiring the presence of staff secretaries, lawyers, and strict conformance to Robert's Rules of Order. So it's going to be a lot more relaxed brainstorming sessions and not quite.
I think there are some good things that are sort of coming out of this. I mean, we're certainly learning how to do Zoom interviews and coordinated the go-to meetings now for the meetings, which, yeah, I mean, this has really been an interesting challenge, but you guys are rising to the occasion. You're doing such a good job.
Well, we're trying our best, and we're going to try to be near normal.
Yeah, I know. Whatever that will be when we come back with all of this, right? So cost-saving opportunities, that's great. What do you have for the month?
For the month, each month I try to put out a cost-saving thing. Our sewer lines are old and have limited capacity, and the plumbing blockages and the sewer overflows wreak havoc in our community buildings, because when you get it in your bathroom, you're not happy.
Yeah.
One of the biggest sources of blockage are personal hygiene wipes.
Yep.
Last year, we spent $400,000 on repairing damage from stoppage. That's roughly $66 per manor, or $555 per manor per month. There's a great opportunity to save here. Always toss your disposable wipes in the garbage, never in the toilet. Despite marketing claims of flushable wipes, these products clog plumbing systems because they simply don't break down, like toilet paper. Once the sewer line or toilet is clogged, you know what happens. The blockage attracts additional debris, and it becomes a critical issue. Place only standard bathroom tissue in the toilets throughout the village. It's just, we are looking at charging residents for plumbing stoppages if wipes are found in the sewer lines.
Oh, so yeah, because I did, when you had mentioned that you're going to be talking about this, I did go online, and it's not just a problem in the village, it's a problem all over. And it's really a shame because all of them do say, oh yeah, they're flushable, no problem, they break down, but that is not the case.
Well, especially in older plumbing like we have, which is not quite as large as some of the newer one, but everything's getting stopped up because the water is decreased in the toilets. So the amount of water that's being sent down the system is much less as well. So that causes stoppages as well.
Well, let's hope they can modify that and help to alleviate any problems you guys might have.
Well, we are modifying by relining all the sewer lines, but that still doesn't stop the stoppages.
Exactly, exactly. Well, what else? I know that there has been a kindness program going on. What are some thoughts?
Well, we're hoping to make the village a kindness and compassion place. And I hope each of you realize that every time you show kindness, you're telling the person you are important and you matter. By performing a small act of kindness for a stranger or a neighbor, you can inspire them to be kind to someone else. One thing can lead to another until everybody is on board, and kindness is going around our community like a wave at the baseball game. And we're seeing that. We saw that with the Ayers Hotel. People were really coming out and being kind and joining together. And we need to make a community and a village, especially in this time of isolation. It is very difficult. So if you can drop something off at your neighbor's front door, do something, buy some groceries, do something for each of people around you, and you will feel warmer from it, and they will too.
That's nice, because you really don't know what someone's going through. As like you said, isolation, you don't know if they're alone. So just giving that smile is really a nice idea. So that's a great thing. Good for you. I think that's a great idea. Anything else?
Nope. That sums up my day.
Okay. All right. Well, fantastic. Well, thank you for joining us. and we'll see you again next time.
Okay, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Stay healthy out there.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, no kidding. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. All right. Thanks again, Sue.
You're welcome.
All right. And we'll be right back after this.